Welcome to Game 2 of the doubleheader between the Atlantic Whitecaps and the New York Phenoms right here on the LI Sports Network, live from Eisenhower Park in East Meadow, New York. I am Dylan Flynn, ready to bring you Game 2 of this Atlantic Collegiate Baseball League action. Game 1 saw a 10-6 victory by the New York Phenoms to end the Atlantic Whitecaps' four-game winning streak. They'll look to bounce back here in Game 2. Their first loss in a doubleheader so far this season. They are 4-1 in games that have been part of doubleheaders. They'll send Bobby Ramsey out to the mound to try and stop the bleeding. They haven't lost more than one game consecutively. That just their second loss of the season. They are now 6-2. The Phenoms 3-4. We're underway here as that pitch is ball one from Ramsey to leadoff hitter Philip Bernstein, playing third base in Game 2 for the Phenoms, and Bernstein is quickly ahead 2-0. Ramsey sets, fires, deals the 2-0, high and away, count 3-0. From Ramsey is a called strike. The wind still not letting up here in Game 2, picking up heavily as that pitch is fouled away by Bernstein. The payoff pitch fouled away again. Comes another payoff pitch from Ramsey. It's grounded over to third. Right there is Jared Donnelly. He throws to first base. Nice pick over there by Bobby Stang. Leadoff hitter is retired for the Phenoms, 5-3. Nice play over there by the lanky first baseman for the Whitecaps. There's a good battle back there from Bobby Ramsey. He was down in the count 3-0, got it back to 3-2, and eventually got the tap out from Bernstein. But this will bring up Christopher Klein to the plate now, the DH tonight. In Game 2, he takes a curveball, strike one. Klein 2 for 3 with 2 walks in the first game. A very impressive showing. He takes strike 2. Big part of the offensive surge that was able to take down the Whitecaps and stave off the little run that they had on a couple home runs. This is grounded out to second, where Chris Leone is there, a little out of position. Whitecaps do not have an infielder to place over there, so they turn to Leone, and his first chance is an error, so Klein will reach. It's 1-on-1 out for the Phenoms. They'll bring up shortstop Joseph Kokoza. He takes ball one. That pitch also misses, so we saw Chris Leone out at second base. The rest of the defense for the Whitecaps from left to right in the outfield is Devontae Bailey, Idris Carter, and Vasilios Vafakos. As Ramsey delivers the next pitch, swung on and fouled away. In the infield, it's Jared Donnelly at third, Chris Ewing at short, Chris Leone at second, and Bobby Stang at first. And doing the catching tonight is Anthony Madigan. Next pitch by Ramsey, nice pitch on the outside corner, and the count now even at 2 to Kokoza. Next pitch, curveball down to the dirt. Nice block there by Madigan to keep it in front of him. Pitching, not something that's been a flaw of the Whitecaps season so far. Really not too many flaws to report. They had some defensive struggles early, but they've since overcome that. But the pitching did let them down, as there goes the runner from first. Klein, a send on the full count there by manager Matt Santamaro. Trying to be aggressive, but pitch fouled away, so we'll do the payoff again. But the pitching did let down the Whitecaps last game in a top of the fifth inning that saw 7 runs get pushed across, and it was just too much, too late. That pitch by Ramsey misses outside. Kokoza will take the walk, and the Whitecaps couldn't muster up another rally after that, thus leading to their ultimate defeat at the hands of the Phenoms. Klein taking off again. Double steal. Madigan throw down to third base. Picked by Donnelly. Klein punched out. Nice tag down there by the third baseman, Jared Donnelly. And a throw by Anthony Madigan. Strike called on the pitch to Pepe Villamil. This pitch is lined out to right center by Villamil. He stays hot. This is going to be a double into the right center gap. That's going to score a run. Kokoza comes around to score, and it's a 1-0 lead for the Phenoms here, starting off the same way they did in the first game with a run on the board in the top of the first. Villamil was 2 for 3 as well, walking a hit by pitch in the last game, so another double here. And he's having himself a nice night on this chilly June evening. Very uncharacteristic. There's the next pitch from Ramsey. There's a called strike. This is Michael DeLuca now stepping in, the right fielder tonight. He did the catching last game. Next pitch from Ramsey is a breaking ball. Bends over the top of the zone. The count 2-1. Phenom hitters doing a good job of not letting the Whitecap pitchers off the hook too easily, putting the ball in play. As there's a foul ball that does in fact get our camera. Gonna make some adjustments. This next pitch is flown in the air, foul. Bobby Stang tracking it, and he's able to make the catch in fair territory to retire the side and end the inning. But the Phenoms do get a run on 1 hit in the top of the first. And after a half inning, it is the Phenoms 1 and the Atlantic Whitecaps coming to bat. On the mound for the Phenoms in Game 2, it's going to be number 28, Matthew Polomeni. Polomeni goes to St. Thomas Aquinas, where he pitched in 6 games, 7 2/3 innings, 9 strikeouts, and a 4.70 ERA. He's going to look to try and lead the Phenoms to a doubleheader sweep over the Whitecaps and really propel them up in the standings, trying to get back in this race and back to 500 inevitably. The right-hander got some early help after the Phenoms were able to put up a run in that top of the first. It's going to be Jordan Rios leading it off once again. He's the DH tonight. He's going to be followed by Jared Donnelly, Idris Carter, Bobby Stang, Devontae Bailey, Anthony Madigan, Chris Leone, Chris Ewing, and Vasilios Vafagos. Touched upon last game, though, this Whitecaps team never really out of a game, and a 1-0 deficit is more than overcomable. They've shown a lot of power and a lot of strength over these last couple games, hitting lots of home runs and able to put up a lot of runs in quick spurts. First pitch to Rios, swinging, fouled back right above us here. It's like target practice back here. Someone finally did catch our camera. Luckily, no structural or any sort of damage to the camera. We're still able to bring you the rest of this doubleheader action here at Eisenhower Park. Second pitch to Rios is driven out to center field, going back. On it was Vitucci. He's able to reel it in right center and make the catch for out number 1. And now brings up Jared Donnelly to the plate. Donnelly takes strike 1. Donnelly 0 for 2 with 2 walks last game. Now batting in the 2 hole. The 1-1 from Polomeni is a breaking ball down and in, 2-1. That fastball misses away. And the count now 3-1 to Donnelly, looking to try and get a pitch to really drive here. Get in the scoring position for the 3, 4, 5 hitters in the order. Next pitch to Donnelly, big cut and a miss. Donnelly not trying to get cheated on that 3-1 swing, looking to try and capture all of that fastball. Just swung through it off the outside corner. Comes the payoff from Polomeni. Breaking ball down and in, hits the dirt. Maybe a base on balls for Jared Donnelly. That'll bring Idris Carter back up to the plate. Carter caught one square last game and cleared 2 fences. Landing a ball, I want to say 40 or 50 feet into left field of the field beyond ours. In just an absolute no-doubter of a home run. A majestic ball against the sky. And it's his second. It was his second in as many games. He takes a fastball inside there for strike 1. Swings and misses over that pitch for strike 2. Carter hit second 2 games ago and was able to get the ball to land in the parking lot of the Sort of Legacy, getting the Whitecaps off to a very auspicious and hot start. Donnelly stops and starts, getting a little too good of a jump as the umpire tries to get a new ball in play. And Polomeni reacting a little late, able to knock it down before it got into a really bad spot on him. I know that would cause pain to anybody watching that knows how bad that feels. So here comes the next pitch to Carter. Donnelly takes off. Ball is down, and Donnelly able to slide in safely. Stolen base for Jared Donnelly. So the count is 1-2 to Idris Carter, with a runner now in scoring position, being the tying run in Jared Donnelly. Here comes the 1-2. Breaking ball misses outside. Count now even at 2. Polomeni steps off, wants to take a second. Warning for a delay of game on the pitcher. Has to try to fake a pickoff if he comes set and steps off. Another rule of trying to speed up the game is there's a front door breaking ball to Idris Carter, called strike 3. Nice pitch by Polomeni. A bounce back pitch after allowing Carter to sneak back into that count even at 2. Polomeni sets him down for out number 2. That'll bring up Bobby Stang. Stang pinch hit in the bottom of the 7th last game. Had a single into center field as this one is driven on the line into the left center field gap. It's going to split the outfielders, go all the way to the wall. Extra bases for Bobby Stang. Jared Donnelly able to cross home plate as the ball is thrown in by Vitucci out there. It's an RBI double. 2 outs for Bobby Stang. The Whitecaps able to tie this game up at 1. Devontae Bailey now steps up as that fastball flies high and wide, allowing Bobby Stang to scoot on down to third. Matthew Polonemi definitely hit the ball on that one. If you understand that reference, I applaud you. If not, I'm very sorry I made it. Better yet, if you don't understand it, please watch the movie Bull Durham. Such a great baseball movie, one of my personal favorites. A classic that is sure to make you laugh, sure to entertain you. If you're a baseball fan, it must be on your bucket list of baseball movies to watch. That pitch misses inside to Devontae Bailey. 2-0. The only thing we have been missing with the home runs that we've been getting from the Whitecaps is a ball to hit in order to win some free stakes, as seen as a little promotion by the Durham Bulls, an actual AAA team of the Tampa Bay Rays. Many quirks of minor league baseball. It's just one of the many. So there's a called strike. Count even at 2 now to Devontae Bailey. Polomeni trying to work around that RBI double by Bobby Stang. Limit the damage, strand him at third base. Here comes the break. Even breaking ball misses downstairs. Tough take there from Bailey. Count is worked full. Payoff. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Polomeni able to rebound after the double by Bobby Stang. That tied the game. A big hit from a big player in a big spot. And after one full inning, it is 1-1 here at Eisenhower Park live on the LI Sports Network. Ready to start the top of the second here. It's going to be Jack Ryan, the catcher and six hitter for the New York Phenoms, stepping in against Bobby Ramsey out there for his second inning of work. He starts him off with a fastball called strike. His next pitch is grounded over to third. Donnelly charging, Fields on the run, throws. Bobby Stang able to dig it out, and Ryan is retired. Jared Donnelly playing some solid defense over there, and so is the first baseman for the Whitecaps. Able to pick up their infielders with some nice plays and picks, scoops. It's a nice breaking ball right there for strike one from Bobby Ramsey to start off Ulysses Luciano. Next pitch, another breaking ball. This one driven out to center field. Carter going back right in front of the wall, able to make the play on the run. Couple steps in front of the track. Nice running catch out there by Idris Carter. In now steps Warner Young. Swings and misses through strike one. Idris Carter, a solid defender out there. Had some very nice plays last Saturday. Couple on the run catches out in right field. Ooh, as that pitch catches Young right in the back. That one definitely does not feel great on a cold night like tonight. But as I was alluding to before, Idris Carter has given us some very nice highlight reel catches so far this season. That speed playing a big factor, helping him to track down pretty much anything that is in his vicinity. And if he wants it, he can get it. John Vitucci steps back in. He shows bunt and fouls that off. Vitucci has some speed playing center field. This bottom of the order hitter laid down a sac bunt last game. Not afraid to square around. Next pitch to Vitucci is a breaking ball swung on and missed. Nice comeback pitch there by Ramsey. Expecting maybe another square round. Making it tougher for him to bunt as there's a back-to-back breaking ball. That one misses low. Trying to get him to chase. Vitucci wouldn't bite. Next pitch by Ramsey. Fastball called. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Nice pitch there by Bobby Ramsey to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, one runner left on base at the end of an inning and a half. We are tied at 1 here on the LI Sports Network. Matthew Polomeni about ready to start his second inning of work. He'll face 6, 7, 8 in the Whitecap order. It'll start with catcher Anthony Madigan. Madigan did not play last game, but taking over for the catching responsibilities and picking up right where all of the catchers on these Whitecaps have left off. He threw out a base runner back in the first inning, and he swings first pitch, lines a base hit into right center field. Madigan gonna make the turn, gonna hold on right there at first base as Vitucci cuts the ball off in right center field, but it's a leadoff single for Anthony Madigan, and the Whitecaps started off nicely, looking to take a lead here for the first time since halfway through game 1. Nice piece of hitting there by Anthony Madigan, not trying to do too much, just square it up, go the other way, put it right through the middle of the field into a good spot. That pitch is fouled back here by Chris Leone. Leone and Madigan, and also Bobby Sang, part of that catching room that's been so lethal behind the plate, nabbing base stealer after base stealer. There's a pickoff and a fake by Polomeni to avoid the delay of game. Next pitch to Leone is fouled away over us onto the concourse. A check on Madigan, he dives back in safely. Leone walked twice last game and had a couple stolen bases. A speed threat out of a position that's not likely the most of speed threats, as this pitch comes wildly back to the backstop and kicks past Ryan almost halfway back out to the mound, allowing Madigan to jog on down to second base. Now he's in scoring position with nobody out for Leone. In a 1-2 count comes the next pitch from Polomeni. Breaking ball downstairs. Madigan, nice read there. Seeing Ryan didn't totally have it, taking full advantage of that wild pitch as well. Now he's 90 feet away, and it doesn't take a hit to score him. So that pitch is cut on and missed. Leone set down on strikes. Third strikeout of the game for Polomeni. But it's that aggressive nature of the Whitecaps, hitting and running and even pitching. They tend to get aggressive with their pitches, but the running more so, just creating these runs and getting into good positions, taking that extra 90 feet when other runners might just be a little reluctant, stealing bases off pitchers, getting these great jumps. That's done them so well and allowed them to get off to such a great start, 6-2 here. And it's what they look to keep doing in order to keep this lead that they have in the division and push on towards the playoffs in about a month and a half. Chris Ewing takes a fastball in the top quadrant of the strike zone. Count even at 1 now. Next pitch to Ewing is a breaking ball that misses outside. Might have been a little tough of a presentation there from Ryan. Moved his glove just off the plate. May have fooled the umpire a little bit. Here comes the 2-1. Fastball lined up the middle. That's through for a base hit and an RBI single for Chris Ewing. Ewing coming up in a big spot there. Able to lace one through the middle of the field. And the Whitecaps now lead 2-1. This is the other side of the Whitecaps offense. Not having to do too much, hit those home runs. Instead, just do simple things. Hit the ball hard, up the middle, into places fielders are not, and they manufacture a run off some aggressive base running and a couple well-struck baseballs. That'll bring up Vasilios Vafakos for his first game action of the night. He swings first pitch, fouls away. Vafakos coming into this game batting .429. 3 walks. 2 stolen bases. No RBIs yet for the young man, but having a great summer so far nonetheless. This pitch bounces and gets away from Ryan, allowing Ewing to head on down to second. Makes the turn, but Ryan is on it up the third baseline. After that pitch, manager Matt Santamaro wants to have a word with his pitcher, so he calls timeout. Telling his infield he wants him to stay back. Nothing too serious, just wants to settle down his pitcher. See something that he didn't typically like. They had a runner get thrown out at third. 2-1. After that meeting adjourns, it is a 1-1 count to the right fielder of the Whitecaps, Vafakos. Polomeni comes set, gives Ewing a check. Upstairs, look out. Oh my goodness. Vasilios Vafakos ducks out of the way, able to avoid taking one off the helmet. The count now 2-1. Next pitch, breaking ball. Misses upstairs. Good take there from Vafakos to lay off. Count 3-1. Now you can really sit back and look for something to drive. That pitch misses away. Another walk for Vafakos. That sets up first and second. One out for top of the order in Jordan Rios. He flew out to center his last time, but did hit a home run last game in the rally that the Whitecaps had that was halted and overcome by the Phenoms. First pitch to Rios misses up and away. Rios been a very crucial part of this Whitecap success early here. A very prominent role at the top of the order. Getting on base, driving in runs, not something you see. There's a great jump from the base runners, a very disciplined take there from Jordan Rios, making sure that the runners do take those bases. A great job by Chris Ewing to get that amazing jump there. Now with one out, it's second and third. And the Whitecaps are set up very well. Phenoms keep the infield bag, willing to trade an out for a run here. As Rios takes that pitch down low, and the count 3-0. Home plate umpire calls a balk. It's going to bring a run in. Umpire's going to tell Polomeni that he started and stopped, which is deemed a balk, a deception of the runners. So it's going to award free 90 feet to Ewing and Vafakos. So the score now 3-1 Whitecaps. And the fourth run 90 feet away in the form of Vafakos. As this pitch is grounded up the middle by Rios for a base hit. Another RBI single for the Whitecaps. They do push that lead 4-1. Jordan Rios doing his work at the top of the order, having another solid doubleheader. And another RBI for the Whitecaps leadoff hitter. After that base hit, Santamaro going to make the walk to the mound, and he's going to go to the bullpen. He'll take the ball from Polomeni. His night is done, but his line is not finished. He will be responsible for Rios at first base. And they're going to call upon number 60, Christian Garezi. So Garezi will be on in relief of Polomeni. He'll take his warm-ups, and when he's ready, we'll be ready to finish the bottom of the second inning here on the LI Sports Network. Christian Garezi on in relief of Matthew Polomeni. Garezi, a sophomore at Skidmore College, where he pitched in 16 games, went 3-2, had 4 saves in 32 innings pitched, 30 strikeouts, and a very impressive 2.81 earned run average. He's going to come on and try to get the last out, or the last 2 outs of this inning. This is 1 on, 1 out. Jordan Rios at first base, and Jared Donnelly stepping up to the plate. First pitch to Donnelly is a called strike. Donnelly walked, stole the base, and scored his last time up. Next pitch to Donnelly, breaking ball, called strike. Nice big breaker there, out of the hands of Garezi. Set with the 0-2. Here it comes. Change up downstairs. Another pitch through the legs of the catcher to the backstop, allowing Rios to move up to second base. Count even at 2 on Donnelly, and another runner in scoring position for the Whitecaps, just 1 out here. 3 runs so far in the inning. Whitecaps now lead 4-1 after trailing 1-0. Scored 4 unanswered. Here comes the break even. Inside, lined into right field for a base hit. Jordan Rios going to get the wave around. Here comes the throw. Play at the plate. Rios is out. Nice relay there. DeLuca to Villamil to Ryan. And the swipe tag as Rios tried the hook slide. Just could not get in there around the tag, but it's a single for Jared Donnelly as Rios is cut down at the plate. That'll go 9-3-2. That'll bring up now Idris Carter with a runner on first. First pitch breaking ball down and away. That's a tough but aggressive send there from Pete Blumenauer, but that's what you can do when you have a lead like that. As this pitch ties Carter up, Donnelly taking off for second. He's going to make it in there safely with a stolen base. But you can do those aggressive sends with a lead like they have. You run little to no risk. And if Rios makes it, you extend the lead. If not, you still have a runner on base and middle of your order still coming up. But the risk higher, or the potential reward higher than the risk for Pete Blumenauer on that send. So here's the next pitch to Carter, breaking ball that breaks off the plate, swung on and missed. Count 1-2. Comes a 2-strike pitch. Fastball called strike 3 on the inside corner. That's going to do it. So Garezi comes on and is able to limit the damage, not allowing another run to score. He gets the last 2 outs that the Phenoms needed. He holds it at the 4-1 game. And we move to the third now with the Whitecaps leading 4-1 here on the LI Sports Network. the top of the order for the Phenoms. It's going to be Philip Bernstein as he swings first pitch and fouls this one away. Out of play. Next pitch from Bobby Ramsey is a breaking ball, called strike. Ramsey now with this lead going to look to attack hitters right away and move the game along. Try to get as many outs as possible. As another breaking ball is looped over the mound. On charging is Ewing, on the run, throws. Nice play there by the Whitecaps shortstop to get Bernstein at first. There's one away. Next pitch to Bernstein is a called strike. To Christopher Klein now. Stepping into the box. Klein reached on E4 last time. As he swings and fouls that one back. He was then mowed down by Anthony Madigan at third base, trying to steal, going second to third. It was a big caught stealing, prevented this from being a 4-2 game, or whatever other outcome there would have been, but nonetheless prevented the Phenoms from scoring a second run as there's a breaking ball called strike 3 on the outside corner. Nice pitch there by Bobby Ramsey. There are now 2 away. Ramsey right back to the breaking ball to Kokoza. First pitch strike. Next pitch swung on and missed. Ramsey not afraid to fill it up here with this lead. Really has that game plan of attack. Not letting off the hitters. There's another breaking ball. This one just a little low, trying to get Kokoza to chase. Had the free pitch. Here comes the next pitch to Ramsey. Called strike 3. Very impressive. 10 innings, 10 pitches, 9 strikes for Bobby Ramsey. He gets the last one. Called strike 3. Strikes out the last 2. Very close to the very rare immaculate inning. 1 pitch away. But at the end of 2.5, it is still Whitecaps 4, Phenoms 1 here on the LI Sports Network. Whitecaps are going to send 4, 5, 6 in the order up to the plate against Christian Garezi. It's going to start with Bobby Stang. He doubled, his last time up. RBI double back in the first inning. There's a first pitch breaking ball strike by Garezzi. A big 2-out RBI double to tie up this game in the first inning by Stang. Takes a fastball inside. Next pitch by Bobby Stang is laced down the left field line. That's going to land in fair. It's going to be extra bases again for Bobby Stang. Back-to-back at-bats, back-to-back doubles for the tall first baseman of the Whitecaps. And once again, the Whitecaps are set up with the leadoff runner on. And they'll look to capitalize here with him in scoring position. Very nice piece of hitting there by Bobby Stang. He's now reached base safely in his last 3 at-bats, and that'll bring up Devontae Bailey. He takes a first pitch outside. Whitecaps really finding their stroke here early in this game. That's their 6th hit in just this 3rd inning. That next pitch to Bailey is upstairs. Garezzi possessing that really heavy fastball that plays pretty quick. Gets on the hitter. Stang doing a nice job of pulling his hands in on that double and able to keep it fair down the line. Such a tough thing to do. His tiptoe baseballs down that foul line, but placed it perfectly right in the corner. An easy walk-in stand-up double for Bobby Stang, and now he's set up for 5, 6, and 7 in the order. Try to drive him in. Devontae Bailey looking to do a job and possibly move him over. Here comes the next pitch to Bailey. That's outside. Count 3-1. Bailey here, especially in a hitter's count, look for something really good to try and drive right side. Move Stang over at the very least, and anything else is gravy if you get a hit, but really nothing doing there in that at bat for Devontae Bailey, so he'll just be content with taking his walk, setting up first and second, and nobody out for catcher Anthony Madigan. Madigan led off the 2nd inning with a single up the middle, advanced on a couple wild pitches, and eventually came around to score on a Chris Ewing RBI single. First pitch to Madigan is popped up right here on the infield. Infield fly is signaled. Madigan is out. It's reeled in over there by Young. And there is 0-1 away. Chris Leone now steps to the plate, first and second, 1 out. Leone struck out in his last at-bat. He gets a first pitch breaking ball on the outside corner for strike 1. Whitecaps a little short-staffed in this second game, so Leone tasked with taking the middle infield position of second base as he absolutely laces this one foul over the fence. Taller fences here at Eisenhower Park, so an impressive feat there by the typical catcher, but right now second baseman for the Whitecaps. Low bridging the manager Pete Blumenauer down there at third base. And here comes the 0-2 to Leone. This is lined into left field. There's a base hit. Bobby Stang getting the wave around, and now he gets the stop sign from Pete Blumenauer. After Rios got thrown out last inning, Blumenauer possibly a little hesitant to send his runner, especially from left field. A little bit easier of a throw home. More cautious of a send. But also knowing that Chris Ewing had a great at-bat last time. RBI single, wants to set it up for his shortstop. Give him the opportunity to push a couple runs across here. But nice piece of hitting there by Chris Leone to set up the bases loaded situation. And that first pitch is a ball down low to Chris Ewing. Ewing also did come around to score last inning, part of that 3-run inning for the Whitecaps that enabled them to take the 4-1 lead. This next pitch by Ewing is fouled right back here. Count even at 1. Next pitch to Ewing, breaking ball, flown out to right field. That's going to dunk in. 1 run is going to score. Devontae Bailey hot on the heels of Bobby Stang. Here comes the throw to the plate. Not going to be in time. Devontae Bailey scores standing, and it's a 2-run single for Chris Ewing. Back-to-back RBI singles for the Whitecaps shortstop. It's a great read there by Devontae Bailey, and his speed was just way too much. Great base running there from the left fielder, and a great piece of hitting from Chris Ewing, able to loop that one into right field. As the runners take off here, Leone down to third. He's going to slide in there safely. Chris Leone, absolutely a menace on the bases. He is seemingly unstoppable, taking base after base at will. Doing everything in his power to try and create runs for this Whitecaps team. Next pitch to Vafakos. 2-0 for Vafakos. Santamaro asking his infield to move in. They now trail 6-1, refusing to allow any more runs as that pitch catches Vafakos. Ran in on him, caught him on the hand. That definitely does not feel good. But they're loaded up again with 1 out, and now Jordan Rios and the top of the order come back up. Rios really looking to break it wide open here. Now the corners are up, middle back, playing for the double play, trying to escape this inning with 1 out. First pitch to Rios is a breaking ball down in the dirt. Rios, third at bat in 3 innings. Whitecaps responding very well from last game. So here comes the next pitch, swung on and missed. A good fastball there from Garezzi. But after playing a tough game, a little deflating of a game after getting slightly blown out, still trying to make it competitive towards the end. Nice to see the Whitecaps bouncing back in a good way as there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch down in the dirt. In the count 1-2. Just want to remind everybody, if you're not already following us on our social medias, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, you can do so at LI Sports Network, where we post exclusive content only seen on those social media pages. So here comes the 1-2, flown out to center field by Rios. Vitucci on the run, makes the play. Runners will tag. Here's the throw to third base. Everyone's going to be safe. It's a sac fly RBI for Jordan Rios as Chris Leone crosses the plate, and the Whitecaps now push their lead 7-1. Jordan Rios going to receive plenty of congratulations on a job well done. Not trying to do too much, just get the ball in the air, avoid the double play, and get it deep enough so that Leone could walk home if he so chose. That first pitch to Donnelly is a called strike. But this game's been all about timely hitting and timely at-bats. Whitecaps have done exactly that, as there's a nice block there by Ryan to keep the runners at their respective bases. The home run calling card has not come about. It's been hits and good at-bats and situational hitting for the Whitecaps this game, and they've put it to good uses. There goes Vafakos. Throw down to second is not in time. Ball gets away. Chris Ewing able to run on home. Stolen base for Vafikos. And another run scored as this game is now 8-1. Next pitch to Donnelly, breaking ball that somehow misses him, wrapped around him almost. Inside. Count now is 3-1. Next pitch to Donnelly, swung on and fouled up into the cage. Full count, runner on second, 2 outs. Vafikos will not be going unless it's on his own. Payoff to Donnelly is swung on and missed. Nice curveball there by Garezzi to get out of the jam. But the Whitecaps do score 4 times on 3 hits. They leave 1 stranded, but at the end of 3 innings, it is Whitecaps 8, Phenoms 1, right here on the LI Sports Network. Start the top of the 4th here. Bobby Ramsey deals a fastball up high to Pepe Villamil. Villamil staying hot last at bat with a double. RBI double at that. Having a very nice doubleheader is Villamil. Playing first base for the Phenoms in both games as that curveball is bounced and vaulted up into the cage. Villamil 3 RBIs in 2 games. This pitch is cut on and missed. Count even at 2. Ramsey making no mistake about it, trying to attack these hitters with a flurry of strikes. As here comes the next pitch, cut on and missed. Called strike 3, rather, on the curveball. Nice pitch by Ramsey, 3rd straight strikeout. All 3 of them looking his 4th strikeout of the game. He tries to double up on the curveball, but Michael DeLuca would not bite. Takes it for ball 1. Next pitch is a fastball right back here to our right. There must be some sort of magnet on our table or something. We're going to have to figure that out and remove it and eject it. Ooh, as there's a fastball high and tight. DeLuca able to limbo out of the way, fortunately. But, yeah, whatever is causing all these baseballs to come back in our direction, we're going to have to figure that out and take care of it. So that pitch is foul tipped into the glove of Madigan for strike two. Ramsey coming with the 2-2. Oh, fastball to the backstop. Next pitch from Ramsey is popped up right side. Bobby Stang drifting towards the fence, has the room, makes the catch in foul territory for out number 2. Ramsey doing a very nice job going at these hitters, getting the contact, but also able to get the strikeout when he's needed it. That pitch misses down. Count even at 1. Ramsey really doing a nice job of trying to get ahead of these hitters, challenging them, and especially with a 7-run lead, it's so imperative to get ahead of hitters. Don't play around. Don't give up those free passes, because that's just how rallies start. And that's where the disaster struck for the Whitecaps last game. They just gave out way too many free passes to these phenom hitters, and they did come up with some timely hits, but in a 7-run inning, they only had 2 hits, and it proved to be very costly in the end. That was the difference maker in game 1 of the doubleheader, but the Whitecaps have done a very nice job of responding in this game with very timely hitting of their own. They've tallied 8 hits in the first 3 innings so far here, and Bobby Ramsey has done a pretty exceptional job, allowing just the 1 run, this being his 4th inning of work. And with this a full count, this is the deepest count that he's gotten since that first inning. He's done a nice job of filling up the zone, coming at these hitters, as there is another called strike 3 on the outside corner. Ramsey, another 1-2-3 inning, doing everything that the Whitecaps need him to do and protect this 7-run lead. That concludes 3.5 innings. After those 3.5, it is Whitecaps 8, Phenoms 1, right here on the LI Sports Network. So we are about set to start the bottom of the 4th. I thank you so much for joining us on the LI Sports Network for this presentation of Atlantic Collegiate Baseball League action. Thank you for staying up late with us. I hope you have a nice cup of coffee, although maybe you don't want the caffeine right now if you're going to be going to bed after this game. But I hope something is keeping you up, a nice snack, your drink of choice, and you are enjoying your Saturday evening here on the LA Sports Network. Thank you again for joining us. It's going to be Idris Carter leading off the bottom of the fourth here with the Whitecaps leading 8-1. He takes a first pitch breaking ball. And folks, if you are enjoying this broadcast and you would like to see more of the Whitecaps, as this pitch is lined foul, Carter might have just broken his second bat of the night, and yes, he did. Bonfire at Idris Carter's house after the game. But if you are enjoying this broadcast, I hope that you will join us tomorrow night at 6:30 scheduled first pitch of Game 1. The Whitecaps will be taking on the New York Crush in doubleheader action. As this curveball is swung on and flown foul territory. Villamil giving it a reach, can't take it in. Ball spun back past him. Another life for Idris Carter as that lands foul. But we'll be live from Bay Park in East Rockaway, ready to bring you Atlantic Collegiate Baseball action. As the Whitecaps look to hold on to this one and start up another win streak tomorrow against the Crush after they defeated them a week ago at Lasorda Legacy Park. This next pitch is popped foul. Ball coming back into play. Right there is Jack Ryan to make the catch. Nice stick-to-itiveness by the Phenom catcher right on the fence line. Good focus as the ball spun all the way back for out number one. And that'll bring Bobby Stang to the plate. First pitch to Stang is a curveball swung on and fouled away. This one's not going to make it back into play. It'll land on the field next to us. Strike number one. Stang has doubled both times so far tonight. First double was an RBI double, and the second was a leadoff, in which he eventually came around to score. Next pitch to Stang is a cut and a miss. Off-speed pitch down in the dirt. The 0-2, down and away. Next pitch just misses inside. Good take there by Bobby Stang. Count even now at 2. Next pitch to Stang is lined foul. Got out ahead of it just a little too quick, but too close to take. Staying alive with 2 strikes. Here comes another break even. Another foul ball. This one into the dugout of the Phenoms. Good aim there by Bobby Stang on pitch number 6 of the at-bat. Next pitch to Stang misses inside, just tailed off the plate. Now a full count to Bobby Stang. Looking to work his way on here with 1 out. Breaking ball misses downstairs. A well-earned walk by Bobby Stang. He's on for his 3rd time tonight. 4th consecutive plate appearance with a base reached. That'll bring Devontae Bailey to the plate with 1 on and 1 out. Bailey has walked and struck out tonight. He's also scored a run. Here comes the first pitch to him. Gets away from Ryan, not far enough to let Stang advance. Next pitch, called strike. That pitch to Bailey is downstairs, and the count is 2-1. Bailey swinging on 3-1, fouls it back, another full count. Noticing that the wind has started to die down here at Eisenhower as we've crept later into the night. That pitch fouled away again by Bailey. It's gotten a little calmer, still pretty crisp. But what started out as a pretty dreary and cold and windy evening has turned into a kind of a pleasant night. And it's certainly a pleasant night for the Whitecaps as Devontae Bailey works the walk. And they now have first and second, one out. Bring Anthony Madigan back up to the plate. Madigan goes with the no batting gloves look. Madigan 1 for 2. Single and a pop out. First pitch to him is a breaking ball that misses outside. All three of Madigan's at-bats have come in the last 3 innings. Lots of offensive action for the Whitecaps here in this game, too. As this is lined by Madigan in the left center. That's going to be a base hit. Bobby Stang gets the wave around. He'll score easy. Devontae Bailey on his way to third. Madigan moves up to second. It's an RBI single for Anthony Madigan. The Whitecaps push that lead. It's now 9-1. Chris Leone, first pitch swinging, base hit into left field. That's going to score 1. Devontae Bailey comes around. Leone goes to second on the throw. Chris Leone, back-to-back base hits in the left field. He gets an RBI himself after Pete Blumenauer wouldn't allow him to have one in his last at-bat, holding up the runners, but it did end up paying off. It's now second and third for Chris Ewing. Ewing steps in with 3 RBIs tonight, playing a solid defensive shortstop as well. He swings and misses at that one. Next pitch is called strike on the outside corner for out number 2. Players forgetting how many outs there were. Coach Matt Santamaro asking if Chris Leone could be called out for running out of the baseline. but he's going to be awarded no such esque. Home plate umpire saying no. He's going to stay right where he is. It's going to still be second and third. 2 outs now for Vasilios Vafakos. He gets a first pitch breaking ball that misses outside. Whitecaps have really broken it open this inning. 2 runs on a couple hits. There's another breaking ball misses outside to Vafakos. Next pitch to Vafakos is grounded over to second base. Right there is Young. He fields, fires onto first base. They're going to say Villamil got to the bag. Really couldn't seem to locate it, but was able to find it just in time in order to beat Vafakos and end the threat. But the Whitecaps do score twice on 2 hits. They leave 2 runners stranded, and at the end of 4 total innings, it's the Whitecaps 10 and the New York Phenoms 1 right here on the LI Sports Network. So, folks, I would like to just inform you that this game is going to be resumed at a later date. I'm assuming that the park is telling them that they've just run out of time, but we are in the going to the top of the 5th currently. Whitecaps leading 10-1, but for tonight we are going to be done. We will provide you with more information as this comes, and we understand when the Whitecaps and Phenoms will resume their game. But I thank you so much for joining us tonight on the LI Sports Network for this presentation of Atlantic Collegiate Baseball League action. The Phenoms take game 1. The Whitecaps lead game 2, which will be resumed another day. I hope you join us tomorrow on the LI Sports Network for another doubleheader of Atlantic Collegiate Baseball League action, only brought to you by the LI Sports Network.